Hello there and welcome to the Bearded Peacock. It's my channel where we talk all things Leeds United. I'm of course George. Hi everybody, how's everybody going? Any new subscribers? Thank you very much for subscribing. Keep watching and sharing your thoughts on Leeds United. And it is here where we're discussing the 1-1 draw with Southampton at Elland Road, which happened yesterday afternoon. A 1-1 draw. It's another point on the board for Leeds United, and again, like the Wolverhampton Wanderers game a few weeks ago, I did not see enough of this match to really form much of an opinion. So it is again down to you guys in the comments to tell me what you thought of it. How did we play? How did certain players play? Because again, I'll be just looking at it chronologically really. Any chances, this, that and the other. I won't be saying how he played, because I don't really know. I saw ultimately about 10-15 minutes. Most probably 20 minutes at most of this game. Couldn't find a good enough stream to watch it on, to be honest with you. I eventually just gave up. But we got the point. We got the point on the board. I've heard some people saying it's not a good point. 2 points dropped. I mean, again, what do you think? In the comments, let me know what you thought of this. Is it 2 points dropped? Is it a missed opportunity? Or are you quite happy? 7 games left. It's another point on the board. We now sit 8 points clear of Watford, who, of course, lost to Liverpool. Burnley lost to Man City as well. 2-0. Both those scorelines. So, yeah, look, at the end of the day, like I said, I didn't watch it. The starting lineup came in and, I was surprised really to see Liam Cooper start the game. His first start since December. I know a lot of people were very happy to see Liam Cooper back in that starting 11. Me personally, don't rate Liam Cooper at all. Sooner the better we get rid of him, in all honesty, but that's just my opinion. I don't think he's good enough. I think he's, of the four senior, four first team centre back, I think he's the worst of the four, if I'm honest. But there you go, he's a captain and all that sort of thing, so he took his place back in the starting 11. And by all accounts, had a very good game. So fair play to him. As much as I think Cooper's not the answer to anything, I do accept that we have probably missed his leadership qualities and presence in the team. Just purely, as a presence, I think he's very good. But as a footballer, not so much. But there you go. So he was in the team. I don't understand personally why Jesse Marsch didn't go with Phillips. If you're going to go with Cooper, go with Phillips for me as well. He brought Phillips on in the sort of 60-odd minute mark for Matthias Klick, who we'll get on to in a little while. Matthias Klick, but Cooper, Phillips came on. By all accounts, again did very well. Let me know if you saw the game. How well did you think Phillips did? It was fantastic to see him back, wasn't it? Jesse Marsch has been speaking as well about how important both Cooper and Phillips have been, getting them both back fully fit and back in the team. It's on your screen now what he said about those two players coming back in the team. Obviously very important. He says it's massive for the team to get those two guys back in the first team squad, back out on that Elland Road pitch, back out on any pitch, let's be honest, but it was of course Elland Road where we were playing yesterday. He also spoke about the point itself and how it was it was hard when Southampton came to sort of put the long balls in, put the crosses in, when corner kicks in, when they got sort of towards our goal, they just kept peppering it with long throw-ins, corners, crosses in. He spoke also about the disappointment he felt with obviously giving James Ward-Prowse a penalty opportunity. He calls them penalties because he's so prolific at putting those free kicks away. And for me, let's talk about Harrison's goal. Harrison obviously puts us in front first in the first half. It's well played by Rafinha down that right side. Little bit of nice interchange with Mateus Click, and then never gave up. Did he cross the ball in? It's a bit of hesitation in the back line for Southampton, and Harrison pounces upon it. Just sort of prods it in the bottom corner. Really Forster's a little bit at sea, isn't he? Doesn't know what's going on. Ball's in the back of the net, and we go 1-0 up, and you think, great, well, let's just keep going. By all accounts, the first sort of 20 minutes belonged to Leeds United. We capitalised on it, got a goal, and then just seemed to sit back. I mean, the bit of the game that I did see was the sort of from about half an hour to the end of the first half, and it just looked like all Southampton. Shea Adams has that chance, which Melier saves well. And then, it's long throw-ins, it's corner kicks. We just couldn't really seem to clear our lines, and it was a bit of a, we were backs to the wall in the end of that first half, really. But we'd had chances beforehand, Dan James had an opportunity. I think Llorente from a corner had an opportunity, and we go 1-0 up at half time. It's looking all right. And then we come out second half, immediately we give away the silly goal. I mean, Kyle Walker-Peters, I spoke about him in my preview. He marauds up and down that left side, and he did. He won the free kick. Nobody wanted to touch him. For me, at the earliest opportunity, you've just got to clean him out. We're okay with a free kick on the halfway line. Just do that. But no, you let him advance. You can see the lads pulling out attackers, and then Ayling eventually pulls him down on the end of the end of the box, the sort of edge of the box, should I say, the end of the box, the edge of the box, and immediately when he's stepping up, you're thinking, it's going in this, and I did see that bit, and I thought, it's going in, what do you know, it went in. Melier should have saved it. Looking back at it, looking at it again, should have saved it. I don't know why he didn't, really. But that was it. James Ward-Prowse does what he does best. Puts the ball in from a free kick, and it's 1-1. And then it just played out as it was. But yeah, Jesse Marsh seemed fairly pleased about it, and I'm not overly disappointed with a point, really. It's another point on the road to safety. There's only 7 games left now. We currently sit, like I said, 8 points clear of Southampton. So it's, it'll do for me, a draw. We could have done better, yes, but it could have been worse for Leeds United. And that's the way it is. It's one of those games that everybody probably who went as well, I'll just really quite forget very quickly, won't we? Wasn't much incident. Great to see, like I said, Calvin come on later on in the second half, and Mateus Click. Obviously, Cooper is a plus, even though I don't rate him as a player. Yeah, so all in all, a decent point, really. Let me know your thoughts. Did you go? Any Southampton fans? What did you think? Arrested that atrocious run that you were on for straight defeats. It's not a win, it's a draw. Still another game without a win, but you're fine, sitting 6 points further up than us on 36 in sort of mid-table. So yeah, it was a all-round bit of a dull draw, wasn't it? But there you go. They can't all be last-minute winners and all that kind of thing, can they? So, but yeah. So overall, that is what it is. I know Ralph Hasenhüttl said it was a bit of a pinball game, didn't he? Or ping pong, I think he said it was. A bit like ping pong. He thought his team deserved to win the game. There's quotes up on screen of his, what he had to say about the game just there for you to see. But yeah, I think Hasenhüttl thought they deserved a win. I thought, from what I saw, Southampton only really had that Shea Adams attempt in the first half, bar the free kick. There wasn't really anything else to of note from Southampton. But they're a decent side, Southampton. I know they've had lost 4 in a row, but for me, decent side. It's a decent point. And like I said, nobody will remember it past tomorrow probably. We move on to Watford. We'll wait and see what happens there. But just a point of note and a funny, a bit of a funny point was of course Matthias Click. I think that was this morning, wasn't it? A fella called Bob on Twitter seemed to give him a bit of stick about stop giving silly free kicks away or something like that. And Matthias Click, it's on the screen there, just told him to F off. And that went down tremendously well with the fan base. Matthias Click, bit of a maverick, isn't he? Likes to just do what he wants, say what he wants on Twitter and all that kind of thing. So there you go. He will often reply to the fans. He's a good lad, isn't he, Matthias Click? And playing well under Jesse Marsch at the moment as well. So that's very, very good to see. Anyway, I'm sort of babbling with nothing really to say here, so I'm going to end it there. Thanks very much for watching. Thank you again to all the new subscribers. Keep hitting the subscribe bell. There'll be more, of course, from me as the weeks and days and weeks and games go on. So continue to watch. Continue to give me your thoughts. Thanks very much. March on together. I'll see you on the next one.